Hi everyone, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Greg, and we are chock full of quarters.
And so we are back doing some videos. We've got some videos coming out that we got an earful when we were at the Clean Show. And I already talked about this. And I am still motivated to get some more videos out and talk about things that we just don't talk about. And so this video is, like the title says, 10 things that we love about Dexter. Because we drank the Kool-Aid?
Yeah, we pretty much, for the most part, drank the Kool-Aid.
We drank the Kool-Aid.
To a degree, but yes.
No, we drank the Kool-Aid.
We drank it, yeah.
So, number one. Let's get right to it. Number one.
Emergency stops.
So I don't know if any of you have, or may not know about this. So a couple of years ago, a gentleman threw a child into a Wascomat washing machine, and the machine started up on him. And thank God that laundromat was attended, because that attendant was able to come out, pull the electric and to stop the machine, and they could pull the child out. And I feel that this is important. These emergency stops, people are using them because they forgot to add their socks.
Yeah.
But what we found out was, Greg, why don't you tell them what?
I was there when the insurance adjuster came out to do
Inspector.
inspector, not an adjuster. Just came out to look at the laundromat, and because we had got the retool and everything, and I was showing her around, and I showed her, look at all our Dexter washers. They all have emergency stops. And she was like, ooh, really? So that's just something that it's going to help lower the price of your premium, because it's
or one less. Or it might not raise it. It may not raise it.
It just may not raise it after another year or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like anything else is going up, that might not go up, because that's one less thing they have to spend their money on. Mm-hmm. So it's really nice. Insurance likes it, so,
Number two, they are built like tanks. I'm amazed.
Yeah.
I mean, I do not, as of right now, so we've had them a year, still do not have one single dent from any of our carts.
No.
Remember how bad
and these kids are slamming into them. We ask them not to. It doesn't matter. That doesn't help. But
our Wascomats always had this line of dents right at the level where the carts were, and on every single machine there was a line. Even our hips, I believe, has a dent in it, but none of our Dexters do. They're just they are holding up.
Built like.
They really are. When they say they're tanks, they're tanks.
They are.
This is one of your favorites.
Metal handles on the doors. Mm-hmm. Might not seem like a big deal, but after dealing with those Gen 4, Gen 5 Wascomats with those little plastic, to where it's handle's only about that big, and you just twist it like that, and it was plastic.
Yeah, they would last about a year.
Yeah,
about a year.
I mean, it just was not something that was built to last a long time.
Yeah.
Whereas
these handles,
they're
solid.
They're solid. Yeah,
they really are.
They are nice. Number 4, they're easy to work on. Color-coded wires. And again, after working on the Wascomats for 15 years, or just about, or 12 years, or however long we've owned this place. Yeah. And every wire is gray and
you really
numbered.
Don't know how long we've owned this place?
A long damn time. 15 years. 14 years, sorry. After 14 years of dealing with every wire in there being gray, when you have to switch out a relay, you have to go wire for wire, because you got to keep track of what's where, and that's the only way you can do it, is wire for wire. And it's just, that was a pain, and those little numbers, which, I mean, I'm almost 50 years old. It's very hard to read. And now the orange wire is the orange wire.
He has to wear glasses now.
The red wire is the red wire, and the blue wire is the blue wire, and that's it. Yep. It's so simple. You just take a picture, and you just, it's like a erector set when you're a kid. It's really simple.
It is really simple. Not that we've really had to do too much work on anything.
We haven't,
but when we do have to, we know this is going to be just some easy work.
I have had to replace a board on a dryer.
That's
one
right,
blue,
did.
And you take that picture of what it looked like before, unhook everything, and everything hooks right back up. Really simple, and it's color for color. It's really easy.
Yep. So we actually look forward. We're looking forward to doing a repe repair.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to it because I don't have to do it. Yeah. That's going to be Greg's job. So this one was a little bit of a shock to me. Not in the after. It actually kind of happened right at the beginning of the retool. So while we were having the retool done, the regional sales director
I'm not sure what his title is
Yeah,
exactly.
King, I'm not sure what your title is, but he was there.
Yeah.
And he said something that really made me look and take notice. He says, I don't even have to sell you on it. When they were sitting next to each other. Oh, no, it was how much our stainless looked better. So what it was there was a machine kind of over by the hips. And the stainless on the Dexter, I think either it's a better quality stainless steel or it's a higher polish. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
But when I'm going to see if I can put a picture in.
Slightly higher grade or whatever.
It looks.
And
it's not the hips machine doesn't have a brush to it. It just looks a little duller. And the Dexter just looks, it's always bright, it's always pretty. It seems to shine really nice in the sunlight. So it's one of those things that I found that I really liked about it to show. It just gives the whole laundromat as a whole a better appearance. And it wasn't something that I would have ever thought of. I don't even know if I would have picked it out myself. It was pointed out to me, and I don't even think he was really trying to point it out to me. I just think he was making a comment. And it was something that I just never forgot. And when I walk into the laundromat, I see it, and I'm like, oh, wow. It really does look nice in here. And we're a year later, and I still love the look of my laundromat. There's just something about it. It also clean. I don't know if that's on the list. It is on the list. It cleans better. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. Greg has had a lot of with this tech support. People are patient and do not try to rush you.
When you call them, if you don't get somebody immediately, they will call you back. Usually within 10 or 15 minutes, I got the phone call back. Now the first thing they're going to ask you is, what's the model number of your machine? Honestly, I probably should know that. I don't. Half the time I say, oh, they were just put in last year, and they were new in July, and they're like, oh, okay, we know what that is, and they just know, and they walk you through whatever problem you have, and and that's.
I'm trying to tell him to stand up straight because he's slouching. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So you get that, and then and one major thing we love about when we do call them, they're not outsourced. Mm-hmm. You're talking to someone in Iowa. Yeah. So
super nice people.
Very nice.
Oh, I mean,
and
just patient.
Because I'm somewhat tech oriented, but not. Some stuff I'm not going to be able to. I might not understand 100%.
And they make it. They know they're not.
They just walk you through whatever your problem.
What was it you said? They know they're not talking to repair people.
Yeah.
So they don't try to, so you don't feel like you're like, oh, what does he mean? How did you say that? It was really kind of interesting.
They don't talk down to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly. So, they are some of the
This is number 7.
This is number 7. They are some of the nicest people we have ever talked to, met, and I'm not just saying that because we've drank the Kool-Aid. At the Clean Show. We got to meet the girl we had only talked to on the phone. Michelle.
Hi,
Michelle.
Hi. I was walking by, and at the Clean Show, they gave you a big tag with your name on it. It's like huge. And I don't know how she saw my last name, walking the other way. I mean, in out of the corner of her eye. But she spun around, yelled out my name, and I'm like, hi, who are you? And she introduced herself. I was like, oh, hey, yeah, we talked.
She remembered. I mean, we don't have a common name. So, but again, and then when I finally got to meet everybody, it was like they all knew us. And it was like, and it was just from our contact from buying from them. And it was nice. It felt like a big family hug. Mm-hmm. It really did. We feel like we're part of them. And their company is employee owned. Mm-hmm. So there is no, CEO or some board making these decisions. These employees make all the decisions for, what goes on in this company. And so they have an interest in how they treat people, and they have an interest in how they build their equipment. They are running it like they own it. Because they do. And so, and that's important, when it comes to management and how you run a company. I've run other people's companies or ran branches of it, and have, I've always said, I'm going to run it like I own it. And that was always my philosophy when it came to management. Because if you don't feel like you have a stake in anything, you know, why give them 100%? But they give 110%. So they are just like the nicest people to talk to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Number 9. Absolutely one of my favorites. 8. Oh, did I miss 8? Oh, they're easy to clean.
Number 8, they're easy to
Yeah.
clean.
So I'm not cleaning anymore, and Greg cleans very little. But our cleaning lady,
we have a company, and the lady
she's like, these are so easy to clean.
Yeah.
Everything wipes off.
The door, which is going to get probably the dirtiest, is chrome. So 1, that makes it shinier. 2, and when I do have to clean it, I take a rag, go once around, and bam, it looks like a mirror. I can shave in that thing.
Yep. And even the girl who cleans for us, she's like, oh, wow, this is so easy. And she just, you know,
polishes up nice.
You know. And she does a really good job, and it makes our laundromat look really nice. 9. Okay. Almost one of my all-time favorites. Dexter Live. It is like, it's the best thing. It is the reason why, and we've said before, it is the reason why we are heroes in our laundromat. Because Dexter Live allows us to fix those things that happen to people that just happen. And you'd be like, it's okay. I'm going to fix it right now for you so you can get on with your day. We can start machines. I can get them to just, if something's wrong with that machine, get them to move over. You know, it's going to be okay. And I'm going to do it for you right now. You don't have to wait till we come down. Okay, you had a big problem. You put in coins. I'm going to send you, and I'll refund them through Cash App or Venmo or whatever. Or if they're using the app, or using the app that we use, I will be able to put it back onto their app. And the Dexter Live has changed who we are as laundromat owners, how we run our laundromat, and it has changed us to the point where, you know, before we were like, yeah, do we want another laundromat?
Yeah.
Now we're like, oh, we do. Laundromat over here, we want one.
Because when somebody has a problem and they want a result, you know, you to resolve it right now. All right, give me 2 seconds, I'll resolve it.
And Dexter
It used
Live
to be, give me 15 minutes, I got to get down there. You know, because you lost a quarter.
Yeah.
So
now it's completely different.
So easy.
It's just in how Dexter Live works. And I'm hoping to do a video on Dexter Live so you can see how you can interact with other machines. So I'm hoping to do that video here pretty soon. And in the meantime, if you haven't seen a video on Dexter Live, so I always forget his name, Michael Gertz. I know I'm butchering his last name. I'll put a link down in the description. He's got a video on Dexter Live. So go watch his until you can get, you know, to us. Until we can get it made. So I'm going to pause for a minute. If you all have not seen, Greg's got a shirt on and it says, I do not want a job. I want to be a laundromat owner. So we actually we partnered with Printfy to make t-shirts for us. I want to thank Kevin for already purchasing 2. Thank you, Kevin. I hope they're working out well for you. So if you want these, there's a link for Etsy in the description. We have all different sizes and colors. You can purchase a t-shirt if you'd like to. Also, our magnet is on there. You can purchase a magnet, and you can also look at all of our other magnets and stuff that we sell on Etsy. But I just wanted to point this out because Greg had a good time wearing this to the clean show.
Yeah,
and
it was fun.
Here is Greg and Joe from Splash 'Em Out Laundromat. Again, if you're not watching Splash 'Em Out Laundromat videos, link is in the description. Please go over and check out his channel. He has built some of the most beautiful stores in Kentucky. I mean, they're gorgeous. I love his murals. I love how he designs, him and his wife, how they pick the color for their branded laundromats. Everything about it just pops, and it just looks wonderful. And his customers look really happy too. So back with Dexter Live, so they added something new this year, and they rolled it out at the Clean Show, and it was the new advanced reporting system. I'm a numbers girl. I get excited over numbers and reports and spreadsheets, and it was everything I wanted. So there was a question on the Facebook forums about who was open for Labor Day. And I'm like, well, we're open all the time. We're 24/7. So I went to my reporting and I pulled up Labor Day, and then I went back a week prior to see what the difference was, how much more we did on Labor Day than we did the prior Monday. 60%. and I didn't have to figure it out. So love numbers, don't really like
not good. Not so good at the math.
Love the numbers. Just, just give them to me. And so I can break it down into how I want it. One of the most wonderful things, it gives me a day-to-day turns average. Every day I can pull it up and I know how many turns we are at for that 7 day, for that month, for that day. And let me tell you something, when people talk about turns per day, and when you're ready to either sell your laundromat or somebody asks you, be like, hold on, let me look it up. We're at 4.6. And instead of being like, oh, how do I figure this? And it's a lot of math. It's the funniest thing because it's not a very big number. They don't put it in big letters. It's just this obscure little thing in the corner that says turns per day. And I'm like, man, I'd be like putting that in 48 font and, points and, make that just explode on my page. So I'm loving the reporting and Dexter Live. So I'm super excited to have it in my life. It makes my life easier.
Yeah.
It really does. So, number 10.
The Dexter repair class.
I call it the Dexter Roadshow. And there's a reason why. It was a great class. It was informative. We got to talk about how when something breaks or with this, they're having this issue, or you're getting this code or this is what you do. And they would walk through some of the simplest stuff. It really was. It was very simple. But not only was the repair guy there was somebody from financing. There was somebody from sales. There was another guy from tech support, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like
tech support was that's the primary reason you're there. So there were like 2 or 3 of those guys there. But from sales, King Lee, hey King, he was there. We always love seeing King. Who was from finance? I don't remember.
It was what was his name? I can't remember his name, but I had talked to him before. Super nice guy. Really nice guy. Again, it's just one more time to, talk to nice people. And, we got to talk to other laundromat owners. And
that's another thing.
That was nice. It was just super nice. It was a nice class. There wasn't a lot of pressure to learn stuff or buy stuff. It was just nice.
Yeah.
It really was. I loved it. So there was actually another one for us coming up next 2 weeks, but we're going to be out of town. So,
we want to go again, definitely.
We definitely want to go again.
It never hurts to hear this information multiple times.
Yeah.
And it's, nice little weekend getaway too. So, definitely.
So, okay.
We have a bonus.
Because, I think I could have kept going, but I wanted to keep it at 10, but I decided to have 11 because I wanted this bonus. Because this really is one of the reasons, actually, it was funny. We already bought the equipment, and then we heard about it. Yeah. And it was it just kind of cemented how we feel about Dexter. This is the bonus. You ready for this? Because I don't think you're going to hear this with any other manufacturer of laundromat equipment. Most of the parts
are interchangeable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That means if your computer board on your 90 pounder goes out, you can grab the one off of the 20. And it'll run. So what happens is that if your most used machine part breaks, a valve or something, you go to your least used machine,
pull it off,
take that out of
service,
and keep your best machine up and running. And then when you wait, you have to wait for a part. Because we're still having supply issues around the industry. Maytag, they're still out a year from what we've been hearing. So, people are dying for parts. And when you're dying for a part and you're able to pull it from another machine that just doesn't get the same usages as another one, oh my gosh.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference. And your customers don't see that their favorite machine is always out. That happened with us with our compass control. Yeah. It would go out and we would have to wait for a part. And people, it was everybody's favorite machine. And it was kind of you do what you got to do. But this is probably one of the top reasons why we love Dexter. Yeah. We drank the Kool-Aid.
It's up there.
Greg and I are still looking for our stores 2 and 3, and we will always, these next stores will have Dexter. I've said it before, I will beg, borrow, and steal to have Dexters in my laundromats. And they have convinced us of why they're the best.
Yeah.
I can't see it with the other companies. But, everybody has to feel that for themselves. You have to, talk to the distributors and, go see how other laundromats are doing with their machines. So that is our top 10 list as to why we love Dexter. So again, if anybody wants a t-shirt, head over to the description. You can get a t-shirt there. Also, we're really going to start asking everybody to subscribe. I know a lot of our viewers are not subscribers.
Yeah.
We really would like for you to subscribe.
Subscribe, that really helps.
It's free.
And just hit the like button.
And also, leave a comment. Comments help with our channel.
Yeah.
We're hoping to put out more videos. And if we're going to be putting out more videos, I need more subscribers. I need more comments. I need to hear what it is you all want. Because I got an earful, like I told you at the Clean Show. And we're gonna be better at it. We're gonna try to be better. We're gonna try to be better YouTubers.
Yeah. We'll do what we can.
We'll do what we can. So say goodnight, Greg.
Good night, Greg.
Bye.
Bye.